Guys, how's it going? Thank you for stopping by. This video, I've been asked this question so many times, and I've been very hesitant on doing a video about my favorite watch channels on YouTube, my favorite watch personalities on YouTube. Now, number one, guys, this is my opinion. This is who I like. Whoever you like, please don't criticize. If whoever I like you don't like, that is your issue. That is your problem. This is me as a guy that's been in the watch business for a long time. These are the guys that I respect. These are the guys that I like a lot. And these are the guys that if they say something, I think it means something. These are guys that I think are very knowledgeable in the watch market. I think are very are a good asset to the watch market. Now, what makes a watch expert on YouTube? The amount of subs? I don't think so, because there's guys out there that has a bunch of subs, subscribers, and subs, I mean subscribers, not submarines. So a bunch of subscribers, and they know nothing about watches. Even when they talk about a part, they'll grab a fancy word and they'll make something of it, like if they knew what it meant, you know, like a column wheel chronograph or something in the movement, a pallet fork. This watch has a pallet fork. Well, guess what? Every watch has a pallet fork. You know, so every watch with a real movement has a pallet fork, but they find out about a part and they'll make something elegant out of it where it's just a dumb idea, but people follow them, and I respect it. And if that's the way they made their channel, I respect that also. So number of views means nothing. I mean, that's popularity. That the number of views you get on that certain channel, it means nothing. That doesn't make him an expert. That doesn't make him a watch guru. That doesn't make him something special in the watch market. Am I a watch expert? Of course not. I'm the furthest thing away from a watch expert. I am a guy that buys and sells watches. I am a self-professed flipper. So I'll buy a watch and I'll flip it tomorrow. And am I an expert? No. I've learned how to work on watches because of necessity, because of not wanting to pay a watchmaker every time I buy a watch. I've been buying and selling so many watches that paying watchmakers didn't make sense anymore. So a few years back, I opened up my first case and I started working on my own watches. That doesn't make me a watch expert, guys. That just makes me somebody that likes to wheel and deal. Furthest thing from a watch expert. So don't get that confused either. So channels that I respect, that I think that have a big punch in the watch market. Number one. You guys know who's number one is in the watch market. Who carries a big punch? It's Hodinkee. The watch market would not be the way it is. The watch market was not as hot as it got. It's cooling down a lot. Watch market is cooling down so much right now that it's nice to see it come down, but it's sometimes worrying to see it cool down that much that quick. So. But Hodinkee, he brought so much to the watch market. He modernized it. He modernized it. It used to be a bunch of like the coin market is kind of today. I go to a coin show and everybody's 60 plus. I want to say 70 plus, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not bashing that. I'm just saying we need new generations coming into a certain hobby, like the coin market. It desperately needs a Hodinkee to revive, to bring new generations into this market. There's a few, but not a lot. So Hodinkee, he brought it into into this century. He brought it into the YouTube century, into the Instagram century. He brought the watch. He helped a lot the watch market. So I respect him a lot. His articles are very good. They're very in-depth. He's got a good sense of journalism in the watch market, and I don't see it. Not only me sees it, but the whole watch community sees it, the whole watch market, because he's the only one getting into the big events. He's the only one talking to Ariel Bucks. He's the only one talking to the Stern family. I mean, others talk to him, but he's the only one that knows the good questions and how to bring the best out of those interviews. Because I've seen other interviews with like Jean-Claude River, and all they do is interrupt while the man is trying to talk to make a point. So I mean, Hodinkee, number one, hands down the best. Watchbox. These guys are very, very knowledgeable. Like him or not, Tim Masso is a mass of information in him. He is so knowledgeable about watches that it's just incredible. And the opinions he gives out, the way he talks about the watches, it's just incredible. And I like to watch him a lot. I like to see what he has to say about certain brands. Other one, Federico talks watches. Federico's been somebody that's been in the watch industry, in the watch market, in the jewelry market generally, but mainly in the watch market. He's been in it for a long time, and he grew up with it. He is very, very knowledgeable. He took the chance to go into business of his own. I would never take that chance to leave my day job and just do jewelry. I mean, my dad took that chance and it paid off good time, but it was other times. Around this time of age, I need insurance. I need benefits. I need I need the help of a big corporation to help me out. And watches, jewelry, diamonds, anything jewelry. It's my second income, but it's not my main source of income. And Federico, he had the balls to do it, and I respect him a lot. And I see his webpage. His prices are very, very compatible. They're good prices. He is not gouging the market. I hate it when they gouge the market. When I see people selling watches at outrageous prices, it kills me. I mean, good for them, but how long are they going to sell them at those outrageous prices? So Federico it's one of my favorite watch channels out there, and I like his content a lot, and I respect his content a lot. Another guy that I like a lot, it's Spencer Klein. This guy, he works on Seikos, but he's very knowledgeable on any kind of watches, on any kind of brands. I don't know if you've seen his collection. He has a very, very nice collection. I was watching a video of his when he restored. He didn't show the whole video how he restored it. He just talked about a restoration of a Rolex Explorer. He got Explorer 1 that he got from his uncle and inherited from his uncle. And this man is very, very knowledgeable. Seiko wise, if you've heard a lot of watchmakers, they don't work on Seiko. I don't work on Seiko. He works on Seiko. Why? Seiko it's one of those brands that you just have to know how to attack that watch movement. It's not the same as every other movement. It takes a special kind of person, and he's that person. I've heard he's not cheap, but why should he? Service on those watches. If I were to do Seikos, I wouldn't be cheap either. If he charges $600 on a chronograph, $700 on a chronograph, on a Seiko chronograph, guys, you're paying probably $500 on any other chronograph to get service on. So if he's relooming your hands, your dial, and doing a lot of work for $600-$700, that's not a lot of money. Does the watch merit, does the Seiko merit a $700 service? That's up to you guys. A lot of the watches, a lot of these Seikos, they were watches from the 70s that your father probably wore, that it has a sentimental value and you want to see it brought back to life. So that's where the money comes in, what he charges, So I understand the charge he does, but like I said, these are the watch channels that I like. These are the watch channels that I appreciate. Now, guys, understand this. Even if they didn't make my list, a few of these watch channels, there's a lot of watch channels out here that are serious hobbyists, and I enjoy them. as the hobbyist. Clive Watch Wrangler. This man is hilarious. He's got a great channel. Doing his live channels. I love his content, but he's never said he's a watch expert. He knows he's a hobbyist, and he's a darn good one. He'll buy a watch and he'll enjoy that watch as a hobbyist. Other watch channels out there that are these guys are really good hobbyists, but I would not consider them experts. Archie Luxury. Archie Luxury is hilarious. He's got a great channel. If you like that type of content, if he's not for everybody, but whoever watches him, it's fun to watch. And he's got a lot of knowledge as a hobbyist. So what would I consider an expert? I would consider an expert somebody that is buying and selling a lot of these pieces, somebody that knows how to work on these pieces. They could do one or the other. Probably not everything. He's probably a dealer but doesn't work on them, or vice versa, or does everything together like Federico. He has his watchman working with him, and he's the one doing the buying and selling with his partner. So Watchbox. They have their expert watchmaker in hand, and a full crew of service members in there. They're doing the buying and selling. It's a real watch company. Even though they don't make watches, that's a real watch company. That's what I consider an expert. Those are the type of persons I consider that are really, really watch experts. So not somebody just putting videos on YouTube and finding words to say and making a big deal about something they don't know what it means. So guys, and one other thing. It takes a lot of guts. It takes a lot of guts to put your face, your mug out here on YouTube and to make videos for you guys. So just because of that, I respect everybody that puts their videos out here. I respect from the small guy to the big guy, everybody who's making videos and publishing them on YouTube. They just for that, they deserve all my respect. You guys, whatever your opinion is, please, on this video, do not comment. On this video, just take it for what it is. Opinion is yours. This is my video, my channel. These are my opinions. So I don't want, if there's a comment out here that's going to badmouth another channel, it will be deleted. And guys, I just wanted to make a friendly video for you guys about other watch channels. I'm not criticizing. I'm not badmouthing. I'm just stating my opinion. So guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.